Gee, I hope everything's in order. Got to check a few things here today. Welcome, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day here in the States. Welcome, Kimberly. Sane, how are you? Want to start with this. Forewarning. We're already dropping some frames. We've had some frame drops the past few days. Things here have been stable for months. Great. But past week, last Tuesday was real bad. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we had some, but mostly negligible frame drops. Already seeing some today, and I don't know where it'll go. So with that in mind, we're going to continue Wolfenstein, the New Order. For some reason, nobody stopped me from putting it on Death Incarnate. It's not the hardest difficulty, it's one notch down. There is an uber difficulty. We're playing on Death Incarnate. Hi, Jazz. We're kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck, which means we're kind of stuck in a fight. I guess you could call it a boss fight, but it's a couple mechs and some waves of enemies. I think where the save is, we've got some enemies and some mechs. After they're cleared, or mostly cleared, another wave of enemies comes in. We've gotten close. I got close. I was burnt out yesterday. Takes it out of me. This game is kind of high octane. Doesn't exactly have the constant heavy metal soundtrack that Doom 2016 does, but it's similar in many other ways. It does have some heavy metal too, just sparingly used. Okay, what did we learn yesterday? Hadn't played this since it was new, so I had to relearn how to play yesterday. We've got the gun, the silencer, and we're gonna start off the same way we were working on things yesterday. Pickups with X. I gotta relearn this all over again. Don't want to get spotted by the mechs until we're ready. There are heavy weapons in the helicopters, which is actually our goal right now, is to get these helicopters for the resistance. We're going to get the bay doors open. I think to get the bay doors open, we've got to clear everybody. And so yeah, we got to clear everybody. Not so simple. When first, not 3 mechs. Is it 2 mechs? I don't know why I keep thinking it's 3 mechs. It's 2 mechs. Got an upgraded laser cutter. It's laser craft work. We can use it as a gun or a cutter. Needs to be recharged from time to time. Tesla grenades are great. We can in-cap these mechs and shoot at them. But if I take a stand from up here, they're going to shred this cover. This will not be suitable cover. I can back up into the room. The room might be a good place to make a stand. Not really against the mechs, but against waves of enemies. Oh, shit. Well, now it might be a good place to make a stand. I don't think they can deconstruct. They can't take the wall down. See if they even make their way over here. We're gonna have to go out there unless one of them's coming.
Used to be easier. You didn't have big honking robots, and I had an army.
And what are we going to use on him? Just assault rifle, a little low on ammo. This thing can be charged, so it's one of the better options, but I don't think I can take it down with the current charge. And a station to recharge it is right behind that mech. And there's 2 mechs lined up that both know I'm over here. So I'm taking it slow. I want to warm up for the day. Welcome, everyone. Hey, 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 hey. We're back. It's Monday. There is a lot of the western U.S., there's a lot of wildfires this time of year. There's some big ones now. And there's a lot of smoke out here, even though we don't have there's no wildfire near me. Not at all. I haven't heard of any in Colorado right now, but so that hurt, but not too bad. by. Okay, let's go back up for more Tesla grenades. Where are they? Up here. Go back in here for how are we doing on armor? Not too bad. Ammo. Damn, we're standing up. Dragoon, happy Labor Day. Welcome. Trying to be patient and methodical today since I was getting so salty yesterday. I don't even know if salty was right. I was just exhausted. And get more armor pickups that fell off of the mech. That's nice. If we can get this guy in a better spot. Did I get him already? Did I waste that other Tesla grenade? I did. That's okay. So now we get more enemies, and here's where... Shit, I want to bail up there where they are, if I can, really quick. Let's see if we can wait for them to come to us. What do I have to work with here? Shotgun. Reloaded the bear. Fuck. Not good. Oh, this is not such a hot spot after all. I didn't really think they were going to be able to get a drop on me back here. See this angle? They can actually hit me from there, it seems. Not well, but enough. Where's that officer? See movement? I see movement. What the hell? Why did that was happening to me a lot. I have no ammo. Okay. That would do it. Soldier was gonna have to relearn everything. I'm not even sure how much I learned yesterday. Beyond like basic controls. I think I'm in the same state of confusion I began in. So you see our objective in the far corner, but thus far we haven't been able to get to it. I think we're gonna have to open something up somewhere. We got more incoming. I'm gonna make a stand here until I'm comfortable. We can pop out and go exploring. I'll take you down, wave after wave. Hey, Simpika, how are ya? Fuck. That's not even chat. I looked down at chat, but it was just bad aiming. He popped out, popped back. That's what we're up against. It's actually further than we've gotten. Woo! Alright, we got this. So you doing well today? Yes? Good? Awesome. Well, send me your energy. Let's do this. Why was that quick draw? Because he was on the move? I was holding steady. It wasn't actually a quick draw. Did it count as a quick draw because he was on the move? Just waiting for him to walk into the reticle. I'm pretty good. For a Monday, Simpika, I'm pretty good. Hey there, Robo Crow. So, Tesla grenades, patience, take out the mechs, hole up here, take out the waves, don't screw it up, don't let them come in, get the drop on me, don't waste ammo. Basically, don't screw up. Is that the name of the game right now? Don't screw up. That wheel is too sensitive. So how far is Jay? How far in the game? Ah, damn. See, when I played this, it was new. I don't really remember. My guess is around a quarter or a third. We're not halfway, unless someone knows otherwise. I don't think we're halfway. Sweet, one Tesla grenade. Didn't have to use a second. Clean takedown. But now... Come on. Then we're gonna have others running in. Let's not finish him off yet. I'm doing this deliberately. Let's not finish him off yet. Because we won't get the next wave until we're ready. What do you think? Go charge up some stuff. Let's pick up some supplies. I know we're past the prologue part, yes? Yeah, we are. I'm confident in agreeing with you that we're past the prologue. Yeah, we're well past that. Ammo pickups. And not knowing where, good, look at that, nice. Armor pickups. Ammo pickups. Health on hand, a little bit at least. More ammo, health, even better. Okay, we're holding up here. So let's take this mech down. Get any ammo for marksman rifle? Okay, now get your ass in cover, man. And let's line up these two weapons. See who comes through the door. Hey, Hot Wheels, what's happening? I'm taking full advantage of this cover. We've got health in the corners of the room, but I'm not going to take it now because I don't want to overcharge. I want to use it to refill as necessary. Hot Wheels, I'm glad you're doing well. It's good to see you. It's good to see you've been keeping up with the drawing. You're still having fun with that. You asked about showing off a drawing a week ago or so. I think that's when I was having some stream troubles too, but we did get going. I do have it here somewhere. Check it out at some point. Not right now, though. Good to see you. We are on day 2. I should have marked it. Day 2 of Wolfenstein. And yeah, I'm cheesing it. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting for them to come and try and get me so that I have some cleaner kills. Because we got stuck here last night, and I don't want to be stuck here all day. So who's with me? Brother! It's been too long. Too many caps. Greetings, brother. I'm just teasing out a little bit. I'm not leaving this room until I think it's clear. Oh shit, the frame skipping is horrible. Yeah, I just gotta whisper about the frames. Apparently they're really bad today. That may affect how much of a stream we have or what happens with the stream. I can upload clean copies of this for my local recordings later, but if the stream is unwatchable, you know, I don't want to do that. Really didn't have the health to spare. Come get me! I'm not coming to get you. Come get me! These guys are monumental pricks right now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Quad, what's going on? Greetings. Come on. Gotta tease a couple more of them out, see where they're at. Only the room's clear. We had a whole nother wave last time. They're probably patrolling on the far side, maybe over by one of the platforms, taking up positions in the middle. At least one. Flanked it all. Be great if this was the last guy, but I don't believe it. Won't believe it till I see it.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Entropic, brother! That's awesome. You're pretty good. Yep, incoming. Hey, brother, thank you. Thank you for your sub. Thank you for supporting the stream. Hell yeah. See you. See you. Come on. Saw you. Where the hell'd you go? Come to BJ. So if you weren't here yesterday and you're wondering why I'm playing it so safe, it's because we got stuck here yesterday and I don't want to be stuck here anymore. I'm sick of being here, as a matter of fact. Not quite enough. So our goal, I don't think our goal is accessible now. Are we gonna have to hit a panel or something? Open the hangar gate. It's on an upper level over there that had no access, unless something's opened up. And I don't remember what might have opened up. Who remembers how this works here? Are we looking for a panel on the ground level in one of the rooms? I think we just made it. Woo! Send those bastards to hell.
Oh, nuts.
Nuts. That's just a warm-up. Not good. We get another mech here. Doesn't sound good at all. That doesn't sound good at all. Not good at all. Something is spraying out. Yeah, it's another mech. And it seems to be, got my number here. How are we doing on ammo? A little low. Oh, fuck, it's a big ass mech. They just get upstairs. That's awesome. Nope. Wolfenstein, the lost package. What are we gonna do with this guy? He didn't seem to be taking any damage. Maybe he is. I just haven't knocked any parts off. Got some crates. Might be able to find some ammo. Still got one Tesla grenade. Be nice to have some more armor. The armor left laying around. Alyssa. Well, hi. What happened? That sounds rough. Does this guy ever stop shooting? Okay, this guy doesn't seem to be taking any damage. Can someone who knows this game well tell me, is he even taking damage? Feel free to clue me in on... No, you're gonna have to do something else to him. Like, I could use one of the guns in the helicopter. We've got a few of those. I didn't use them earlier on the enemies because shots kept lining up so badly. That thing's gonna go off in my face. You can't just sit there and take those hits. I think the Tesla grenades might have been doing something. Well, they definitely stunned it. They definitely stunned it. And maybe I was doing some damage while it was stunned. Uh-oh. Okay, he's fast. He's got a lock on me. Dropping stuff all over the level. The laser, maybe the laser is the key since it's, I don't know. But it's finding the upgrade for the laser, it's optional, so that can't be the key. Can't be something optional. Did I pick up more grenades? Doesn't matter, we did. Where's our friend? That's not gonna get him. Yeah! Boom! Baby!
Right. Nazi's dead. Nazi robots.
Laser craft work.
All your shit. Helicopter secure.
Pontiff Sullivan all over again? Nah, this is done. This is done. Control room on the upper level. Now we can use the elevator. Elevator wasn't unlocked before. See if there's anything else we want to pick up. Ammo, or armor. Ammo would be nice. We could use the cutter to cut into some of these boxes and then recharge it. We're at the end of a level. It may not matter anyways. Our gear may just get reset. How much of this do we actually have to cut out for it to... Not much. Just a little hole. Charge and go. J-Wave. J-Worm. Elevator? No, just a ladder. We couldn't get to it before. Right? Tesla grenade. Go behind it. Shoot it. Was it weak in the back? Quad. Do we still have... timing. Intro bot follow up one with the other. Nice. Nice follow up there, bot. Gibraltar Bridge opened. Madrid, October 3rd, 1957. The biggest bridge ever built was finally inaugurated yesterday evening in front of a gathered crowd of top Nazi politicians as well as specially invited upstanding citizens in the area. The honor of cutting the ribbon went, of course, to our beloved leader, who was flown in from Berlin this morning and held a short but powerful speech afterwards in front of the impressive construction crossing the Gibraltar Strait. I was moved to tears, said Wilma, a local shop owner. He has such a way with words. He wasn't the only one moved to tears. Gunther Grunwald, head engineer of the project, received a special thanks from our leader. I am speechless, said Grunwald afterwards. I don't know what to say. Just a reminder, we're not going to read all of these. I won't read them all today, just as I didn't read all of them, but I'll sort of pick and choose a few. It'll either be random, or if there's a bunch in one area, I may try to pick through them, but I'm not going to read them all. Full room. Here's what we came here for. Oh, thanks. That's what I wanted. More visitors. What kind of visitors? Oh, shit.
You dead, Klaus? Are you okay, mister? Nothing broken. Fucking hell, you dumb German sod. You can't be that reckless with your landings, you get yourself killed. Blast, go in. Pick up Caroline, put her in the pilot seat of the last helicopter.
Burgess! We never did get J Crab Dance, did we? No, but I probably have the spine to try it one of these days again.
My hero.
How do you want me to get her up in there? Let me step up. You're gonna let me step up or place her in there? How do you want me to get her in the seat? Oh, has its own door.
All aboard! How did you survive?
That wasn't too bad. We were stuck there a while yesterday.
Don't remember much. Remember punching Hans Gross in the face. Remember ascending into the sky. For moments there, I thought I was going to heaven. Then falling, then pain. First pain of my life. Felt like my insides were running out through my back. Could barely move. Had to crawl. They found me after 3 days in a ditch. Long months in a Kreisauer hospital bed. They were shoving tubes in me. Infection. These things I don't want to remember.
I'm sorry about your legs.
Don't be. I've learned how to fly.
Let's go!
These things are never going to fit, Caroline.
Yes, they will. Trust me.
They will never fit.
Have you finished complaining?
For now, this is top priority. What is the dot ye should? How can we get in contact with them? Anya, what do we know?
Very little, but I have some ideas.
Good. Anya, you take the lead on this. Blaskovich, whatever she needs, you help her find it, yeah?
William, I could use your help. Could you come over here for a second?
Yeah, Anya, can you hold on a second? Let's look around a bit. We read some of the messages off the board. This map. Not sure if they've changed. You see some of them are flashing still. We haven't read those, and some of them are not. We have. We'll check out a couple more. This alternate history. BJ Blazkowicz, he was out cold for 14 years. From 1946 till 1960. And when he woke up, Nazis had won the war. This alternate history, bits of newspaper clippings, tell about events that are not what people remember. Triumph in the East, Berlin, April 4th, 1947. The devastating defeat for the Red Army when the German flag was raised on the western side of the river Volga this morning. In a statement to our reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter said that the victory is not only thanks to our hardworking and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhund, the mechanical, autonomous beast of war that cannot feel fear and cannot feel remorse. It is the purest form of killing machine, and it will tear the Russians apart, limb by limb. We've met a couple of those Panzerhunds. Regime crosses the Atlantic, Vancouver, January 3rd, 1947. Earlier this week, a German submarine was sunk in the Cabot Strait, just a few miles off the coast of Cape North. Today, hundreds of ships crossed the Atlantic and the first German troops set foot upon Canadian soil. Now is the time to be brave, said the Prime Minister in an emergency radio broadcast. It's now or never. Our boys at the front line need your support to defend our homeland, to defend our freedom. Bomber, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Royal Air Force down, but not out. Liverpool, June 25th, 1945. Would have been before BJ was when hit by shrapnel. Wrong side. Anyways, hit by shrapnel and in a 14-year coma in 1946. So, Liverpool, June 25th, 1945. The Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday at the Battle over Liverpool. Though major losses were reported on both sides, the Royal Air Force were forced to retreat after losing more than 2/3 of their fighters. But even when faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in the skies continue to fight for king and country. This fighting spirit may be what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. Us Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside St. Luke's Church. And I'll be damned if I will let some Jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above Liverpool yesterday, burst out of his burning wreckage, his body on fire and armed only with a pistol, and killed 4 German paratroopers before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at our doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly good, boys. Yeah, Wolfenstein tells a very dark story, alternate history of London Nautica bombed by terrorists. London, October 16th, 1960. The game, this is current events. Suicide bomber detonated explosives packed into the trunk of a small car at the entrance to the London Nautica Research Center early yesterday morning, killing dozens of employees working at the facility and injuring hundreds. Officials say it's the first attack they've had in London for years, and it comes just months after the anniversary of the August uprising, where scores of degenerates tried to cast the upstanding citizens of the city into anarchy and mayhem. Liverpool in England, yes. Yeah. Or we could finish these off now. The ones on this wall. There are others in this. We're in the resistance camp here. Admittedly, that room, which has thousands of papers in it, doesn't have as much to. But let's read these two and the one on the bed, and then we'll look around a bit. Talk to Anya. Victory in Asia. Berlin, July 8th, 1948. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts commented that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claim that a plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. These states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. Here's a cherry one. Finally, the British tyranny comes to an end. London, June 21st, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace to mark the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerolf Eigenbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected, but the majority of the British people will soon realize how they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender, the whole of the Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and the remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. Bobby's letter. Charlotte, you remember the red cat? How it begged by our car window, and how you fed it shrimps, or the snail on the porch who fell down the table into your knee? Do you remember the sunny side of Primrose Hill? The broken glass of Clapham Pride and the nursery school, the one you said our politicians killed? Do you remember how your smile turned into tears? How you flew into my arms and laughed and kissed music into my ears? Do you remember how your anger turned into fear? How you listened and listened to talks, and how all the promises disappeared? Do you remember the red cat? How it craved and how it came back every day? I think it belonged to Miss Calloway, I'm not sure, but it would explain why it didn't when she moved away. Do you remember Monty's smile? How she laughed and laughed at this clownish snail? How she ran down the slopes of Primrose Hill, and her first taste of beer, and her eyes when blood appeared? or outside the playground. Tears and hugs and all the hugs, and how she danced into the air, and how I love you, dear. How I love you, dear. Well, that was pretty awesome. That was unexpected. Wow, Bobby. Bad. Tropic. All right, Anya, what do you got?
I found some interesting leads. This parchment describes a way to create a type of super concrete.
This is what the Nazis have used to build all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes, everything, even this place. This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yeshut members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945. Can you see if those records are in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical.
What?
That'll be all. We can go now.
Important indeed. Yeah, I like her. Nice, Anya. Smooth. So we need to find records in the archives. This is the room of one of the resistance members. Just because it has all these papers, this is not the archive. Archive is somewhere else. I don't remember this too well. It's all familiar, but I can't recall much of anything. Hey, Tamalak, what the? Howdy doody. Find key.
You need keys. Idiot. I saw Fergus reading there earlier. I did. He has keys.
Fergus has keys. Stop laughing at me. Yeah. I'm like, how you doing? Need keys. And information. There's some more clippings elsewhere in the resistance base. We'll read, if we're back here again, we'll read some more of them at another time. I think we read a few of them. A few good ones for now.
I need the keys to the archives. You got them? Yeah. Hang on. Fuck! You okay, Fergus?
I'm getting old, Blazkowicz. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this.
We'll be all right. We can still get the job done.
Aye? For how much longer?
What's this about, Fergus?
I don't know. Nothing. Everything. It's about that boy, goddammit, Private Wyatt. He should be here instead of me. He was young. He had potential. He could have given us a future. You and me were two fucking mummies from the past, running on nothing but willpower.
I made the wrong choice.
Oh, that's fucking obvious, isn't it? I was ready to die. I would have done it gladly. I worked my ass off to save that boy, Blazkowicz, and you fucking pissed it away on a whim. Remember Prendergast? That fucking kid. He could endure anything. Now he's gone. They're all fucking gone. And you're stuck with this useless fucking skeleton. I mean, tell me, what's the long-term solution, eh? Who's gonna take over when we're too damn battered to strap on the holsters anymore? Get the fuck out. I need a nap.
Fergus and Wyatt, we had to choose between them. Sick fuck of a Nazi doctor wanted to cut one of their eyes out and made us choose. Pick one or they both die. That was the choice. Fergus had saved us a number of times already, and it was the first, simplest decision. Save his life in return. What a horrible thing, no matter what you choose. And the timeline splits, and there's a Fergus timeline and there's a Wyatt timeline. We're on the Fergus timeline, and Fergus seems to regret our choice to save him. But maybe you can understand some of that. Cool, friendly, nice buddy man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Alrighty, righty. Yeah. I don't know what alerts are doing yet today. It's been kind of weird. Streamlabs has been weird. Frame drops are awful. They're awful. Let's go back down to the library. Or the archives, or whatever you call them.
Why are you so close? Your simian shadow is overspreading my thinkings. I'm getting stupider around you.
Probably one of the huskies nibbling on the cables. Don't blame the dogs. Don't blame us. We didn't do anything. Give Anya the state records.
I know, but the equation made sense yesterday. I saw it with such clarity. Now it's meaningless.
Where are they? Why never on the stream? Let's see. Summertime. I've got an extra air conditioner unit running up here, and Lonnie hates it. She doesn't come up here much. Right now, the air conditioner running. Time it kicks on, she runs away. She doesn't even come up much. Jazz is up here a lot. Not here right now, but usually on the bed or on the floor over there. If they do come over here, you still can't see them unless their tails are, they might show up like a little bit down here. Just a little bit. I have to lift up a 65-pound husky onto the stream. And alright, I've done that, but...
Have you looked for the concrete sample? I've seen some mold over there where they keep the aircraft.
Aircraft? Looking for concrete mold. Mold on concrete, well... Caution, mold.
Caution, mold.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Doctors must have blown the tarp free.
Vault 101. Search for moldy concrete. What? Oh, it's so moldy, it's got a cloud around it.
There's a patch of mold. Need a circular saw to cut a sample. Gotta be some power tools nearby.
The story relevant signs are not in German. Well, we're in the resistance camp, and the resistance camp has a few Germans in it, but only a few. Like Caroline Becker, one of the leaders of the resistance. Klaus. Obviously German. And is that his brother Max? Or is he just taking care of Max? No, Krutz and Hess. Us. Most of the resistance is not German. Charge station for the laser. Laser Kraftwerk. How would there be turrets down here? I'm sure I can cut through those. Oh, don't need to cut through anything. Knock it off. Lumund Recordings isn't just for those zany kids. Our family of artists also includes Germania's greatest performers of our people's music, the kind of music Opa and Oma would like. The jewel of our crown is Wilbert Eckhart and his Volksmusik All-Stars. From polka and waltzes to Borischer and marches, they represent the fatherland at its finest, beer, brats, and the German way of life. From the classics you grew up with to today's pop hits interpreted into pure German tradition, Wilbert Eckhart and his Volksmusik All-Stars have something for everyone. House of the Rising Sun. It's quite creative. Did you play along with the guitar? YouTube, or it didn't happen. Double-barreled shotgun. New weapon. Well, alright then. Shit. Hi. Oh yeah! Uh-oh, we got more. Get ready. We got more. Get ready. Got more. Get ready. Hot damn! What's up with you guys? Shit! Ah. Getting peppered. Shouldn't have missed those first two shots on the last one. Threw everything off. Not sure I care to wait for those things. They're gonna find me anyways, aren't they? There's one right there. He's doing the same thing. He's cheesing at the corner. Come on, get out here. Isn't they manufacturing these on site? Damn! They sent at least half a dozen after me. Drop down to that. Where's it going? Where do we need to go? Find a way back. My knife. Can't break that. No melee.
Welcome back, Captain Blazkowicz.
I don't want to hear it.
What the damn hell are you doing?
Science project.
Well, you're scaring Max.
Did you go with Max?
Sorry, pal.
To another part of the hangar for a few minutes? Sorry, Max.
That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. When secret police showed up to take the boy away, Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So he blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay. Lost toy. Well, I found you.
Where'd we enter from?
Why are you so close? Your simian shadow is overspreading my thinkings. I'm getting stupider around you.
Lost your toys, Max.
Amerikanische Trottel.
Gotta find the rest of his toys. Hey, good evening, Jamster. The jerky's good. Was that fair release? Got it.
Neat toy. All I had was a pine cone and a box of matches.
goes, Jamster. First time this one we got found it. Saw a truck. Maybe we don't have the truck, but I saw a truck. Blocks and the truck. We got the phone and the robot. Late to the stream, had dinner, opened possibly one of the best loot gaming crates ever. Which is that? Anya, you seen any of Max's toys?
Thank you, William.
Oh, I really hope we can still finish Max's toys. I wasn't trying to push the story forward. I just screwed that up. Really wanted to check on Max. We needed to find his toys. We had a couple more toys to find. There was a marker on the map. Hey.
Nah.
Damn.
I'm good, thanks.
Uber Concrete.
I hope they give us a
essential
choice.
building material of the Reich. It's based on a .eu shoot technology. It's almost perfect, but it's deteriorating through time, developing mold. Someone is tampering with the mix. Someone who knows its secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of limestone that exists only in northern Croatia. Now, look at this. The name Set Roth. It appears 3 times in .eu shoot documents. According to official records, he's been detained in 1941 in Łódź and sent off to a forced labor camp in Benice in northern Croatia. Now, this is where things get interesting. The labor camp excavates limestone from a quarry for manufacture of Uber Concrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Set Roth, a living member of .eu shoot.
Problem is, there are so many unknowns. This is an old man. Chances are he's dead already. We can't assault a site of this magnitude and hope to locate him before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
So what is the plan?
Someone needs to go in there and find him.
Someone?
Undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this, Blazkowicz?
Not really. I wanted to.
So stupid.
Yeah, that was
I
stupid.
was arrogant.
Let's rub it in, why don't you?
Ready for something like this.
Bummer, we did not get to console Max because I spoke to Anya too soon.
Bitte, bitte, gute Frau! Sie liegt im Sterben!
Damn it, lady. We're gonna have to tussle. Yeah, like a forced labor camp, annexed Croatia. It's Booby, and what's her fuck face?
Frau Engel, was mit dem
Frau
hier?
Engel. What about this one? Says Booby.
Nee, der kommt mir irgendwie bekannt
Costly to
vor.
feed, too big.
Wie ein Schwerbeiner
Looks like a
aus
hard
dem
worker.
Mittel, Frau
Please,
Engel.
Frau Engel. Fine.
Wolfgang, der hier.
Jawohl, Lagerkommandant! Durch die Tür, Sausack!
Through the door, hard ass. Oh, that's a nice box, Jamster. Right on. You put your right arm in the machine. Why don't you do it? Stand here all day, huh? Oh, I'm sure this will be just awesome.
Human beings. Like cattle in this place. Need to stay calm. Remember the mission. Find, set, Roth. Count to 4. Inhale.
Get up or I'll shoot. Start
The
mixing
first
the
day is tough,
concretes.
Nick, clear to accept. It gets no easier to me. Now I can remember near how many weeks long, months maybe. Not many survived for long. I was fighting the Nazis in Africa. I held them back for a while, mate, and the luck, it was too strong. Now I just try to survive, day for day. I'm looking for a man called Seth Roth. I have heard of him. Survived in here longer than any other. He's in Block 4. Jay want to go there? Jay need a rector uniform. Whoever dumped! Look for a prisoner over there, by your right, dressed in a Block 4 uniform. Say now, Miss Milo. I heard his wife is quartered in our block. Maybe that will convince him to trade uniforms, Metyo. But Jay need to distract the guards first. Nice.
Operate the cement mixer.
Distract the guards.
Hold on. Lever first, and then crank, and then push button. So, why are you, yeah. Okay. Why when I look over here? There we go. Okay, look over there. Now look over here. Why did you go back over there? Okay. Back over here. Now you hit the fucking button. What is with these controls? Okay, step 1. Now, step 2. We're gonna look way over to the left. This is as far as I can look left. Okay? Here we go. Okay, that's 2. Now straight at the middle. No! Dude, you screwed it up again. Okay. That's what I need you to do last. Come on, we're right up against the right edge here. Come on. Grandpa, what's happening? Let's do this for the rest. This is the rest of the game. Damn it! What is with the camera, and does anybody understand why it's being so wonky? Can I take over with the mouse? Is that gonna help here? Click like that. No. What do you want me to do? Come on, BJ, it's not that hard. I know you got shrapnel in the head, but... It's not a puzzle! C-Star 8, it's not a puzzle! What's up, Grandpa? The instructions are right in front of us. Lever, turn, button. Here's the lever, here's the arm to turn, and here's the button in the middle. Problem is, it doesn't seem to correspond to what I'm looking at. Like, you can't push face buttons. That doesn't help, BJ. Except for crouching. Face buttons aren't doing anything. Supposed to break the cement mixer. Ah, maybe that's why. He's not supposed to use it correctly. You need to deliberately fuck it up. But he still doesn't seem to interact with the thing I'm looking at. Somebody spell this out. What are we supposed to do here to break the machine? Because BJ's just doing his own damn thing. Obviously, I'm the weak link, but there's no prompts. There doesn't seem to be any logic to what he pushes based on what I'm looking at. Alright, well, game over. What are we playing next? Are you kidding me? Break the machine. I'll show you how we break the machine. Can you turn more than once? Doesn't look like it. Look at the other guys. Hey, Gilly Star. This is as far to the right as I can look. This is as far to the left as I can look. I can crouch, and then I can't look. See if I can back out of here. I can't back out of here. How are you doing, Gilly Star? Break the cement mixer. Need a distraction first. The guy next to my station told me to find a way to sabotage the cement mixer. Move left stick. Right, left, down. Oh, if I flick it right, it does the right. If I flick it left, it does the left. And if I flick it down... Pull, rotate, push. Now, it's flicks is what it is. It's exactly what, yeah. Quad, flick. Flick right, he does the lever. Flick left, he turns. Flick down, button. Somebody in the game could have explained that. That's very specific. Flick the stick is not your average interaction. Anyways, let's do it out of order. Let's see. Uh-oh. Thank you for that. We needed that. Oh, even better. Okay. Now we got a metal bit. Turn on the machine. This thing's gonna jam and break. Oh! Because of a malfunction, we will have a short break until the problem is solved. You are not back when the whistle blows. We will shoot you and the prisoners on your left and right.
Milo, I know where they keep your wife.
Who are you?
I'm in the same block as her.
You sure? She's not dead. Oh, God, she lives.
If you're willing to swap uniforms, you can find out for yourself.
Okay. Hurry.
Na, wie sieht's aus? Können wir wieder anfahren? Die Lager sind geschmolzen. Brauchen unten ein paar Mechaniker. Na, die kommen erst morgen wieder. Na ja, dann machen wir Schluss für heute, oder? Ja. Komm, gehen wir saufen. Warum denn nicht? Aufgemerkt, Gefangene! Die Fabrik ist für heute geschlossen. Kehrt sofort in eure Quartiere zurück. Insassen von Block 4 durch das rote Tor. Insassen von Block 6 durch das blaue Tor.
Those from Block 6 go out the blue gate.
My name is Bombati.
William J. Blazkowicz. Be safe out there.
Safe.
Find Set Roth. Hi. Bavarian dialect, they paid attention to detail there, did they, Tamalek?
Heard of places like this. Auschwitz, Buchenwald, from east to west.
I think we're actually going to break here before we go into the camp, because the camp memories kicking off, just a few memories, but the camp sequence is, I think, pretty interesting. And I don't want to start it and then chop it up in the middle. So let's break here before we walk on into the camp. So take 5. No, take 10, everyone. I'm really disappointed in the frames. I'm trying not to let it show. I'm trying not to get hung up on it. It might look okay most of the time, but it's awful. We're dropping about 6-7% of the stream is not getting from me to Twitch, which means you're not getting it either. If it looks smooth, groovy, but about 6-7% of the stream is not getting from me to Twitch, so it's not getting from Twitch to you either, because it doesn't exist by the time it gets there. It's just we're dropping frames all over the place. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell myself, Jamster, is that most of what you are all seeing is okay. But by the numbers, it's not. So glad it's not ruining the experience. That's why we're going to keep going. If I thought it was ruining the experience for you all now, we would just cancel the rest of the stream and pick up tomorrow. Whatever's going on with my ISP right now has been going on almost a week now. They've had downtime, outages, middle of the night. Don't know if they're trying to do maintenance. It's gone out a couple times, 5 minutes here, 15 minutes there in the middle of the night. But what's happening is that it's cruising along, and it doesn't matter whether I'm pulling data down or I'm pushing data out. It's consistent, and then it craters. So it doesn't matter whether we're streaming at 4K or 1K. Doesn't matter. It's cratering periodically, and that's what's happening for the stream. Bummer. And it continues. So break time. I'll see you all in a few. We'll see what happens with the frames. We're in a concentration camp when we get back. There it is. See you soon. Stay tuned.